Client service. This event is an individual event, and it's a presentation that has no equipment. Basically, it's you getting to act as if you are providing customer service to a client. Information about this event can be found at www.fbla-pbl.org on the competitive event section underneath client service. An overview of this event. This event includes a role play where you have the opportunity to develop and demonstrate the skill in interacting with internal and external clients to provide an outstanding client service experience. The client service consultant engages clients in conversation regarding products, handles inquiries like questions, solves problems, and uncovers opportunities for additional assistance. The participants need to develop speaking ability and poise throughout their presentation and their participation, as well as critical thinking skills. This event is very different than all the other events that we have. It is an individual event and it is a role play. You are given a case and you're given 10 minutes to look at that case to come up with how you're going to approach a customer with their questions and their concerns. During that 10 minutes, you are given two 4x6 note cards so that you can write down some of your information and how you're going to proceed. You're able to use both sides of the note cards if you need to. And then when you're finished, the note cards will be collected after the presentation. And what's interesting, though, is you get no other reference materials or visual aids or anything else can be used or brought in during your presentation. It's just a one-on-one with you and your clients and you answering their questions. Let's take a look at a sample video from 2010. I'm going to read the case study situation so you have an idea of what's happening between the client and the customer. You work for the National Bank of America, NBA, as a customer care representative for online bill payments in one of the customer care centers. NBA is one of the largest banks in the United States and has offices throughout the country. The NBA online bill pay function allows customers to manage and pay their bills using their computer. Customers go to the bank's website, input payment details, and schedule payment to arrive before a bill's payment is due date. The bank then electronically transfers or mails a check to your creditor in payment of your bill. Your bank guarantees that all payments will arrive by the payment date you've specified. You will be fielding a call from a customer, which is one of the judges, after introductions, and you should answer the call with the following greeting. National Bank of America, this is, enter your name, and how may I help you? At that point, the judge is going to have a variety of situations that you're going to need to address. With that background knowledge and with you understanding what it takes to have good customer service, you will continue this role play. Let's take a look and see how this student did.
Karen, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Okay, 1 sec. This is our timekeeper.
And
I will stand at 4 minutes and say time at 5.
okay. Now, are you more comfortable standing or sitting? It's up to you.
I'm with both.
Okay.
Do you have a preference?
No.
Said no.
All right.
There's no points given or taken off either way. So whatever you're more comfortable with.
I'll stand.
Okay.
Okay, great.
We're going to role play, but we're going to be the same person, so we're not going to be firing questions at you at the same time.
Okay.
All right. So if you're ready, we're ready.
Thank you for calling National Bank of America. This is Nicole speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Nicole. This is Valerie. I've got my credit card bill. I used the online bill payment function, and it didn't post my payment.
It's not push payment. Could I get the last 4 digits of your account number and your 4-digit security PIN for
Okay.
your security?
Okay, the last 4 digits of my account is 6278, and my PIN is 1234.
All right. Valerie Smith?
Yes.
All right. And no address changes?
No, everything's fine.
It says here that it went through our system on the 1st of this month, and the payment was for $350.
Yeah, but it's not on my credit card statement. The only thing I have on my credit card statement is a $45 late fee.
It's a $45 late fee.
Yeah.
Oh my. All right. Well, we definitely have a discrepancy here, and Was that your red card or your green card?
Well, it actually was the green one, and I did the payment like 5 days ahead of time, and I'm looking at my printed confirmation, and it said that everything was successful on my end, so I was thinking it was going to do like it always does in post.
All right, and yeah, I can see here that you've been using the service for 9 months already, and we've had no problems before. All right, I do have a contact with the green and red card companies, and I can give them a call and see what the discrepancy was, and definitely give you a call back and let you know like what we've worked out, see if maybe they had a lost payment in their processing center. And we actually did an electronic transfer, and usually the only problems we encounter are with the mail checks. So I'm very, very sorry that happened. You customers are our biggest asset. Could I offer you some free checks and a personalized check cover to apologize in the meantime before we get this worked out?
Yeah, but are you going to be able to take care of that $45 late fee?
Oh, yes. We will cover the late fee, and also we have worked out a deal with many local credit card companies because...
Okay, so you've just seen a sample of one of the role play situations that could possibly happen. I do want to, I'm going to scroll down here so that you can see that particular video that the particular video that I'm showing you, and I didn't go all the way through, is right here. It says sample practice materials. You could probably also search YouTube for additional practice client service videos to see if you can get a few more samples out there. Now you'll notice that the information that was given to you on the case didn't give you a lot of background, so some things you might have to go ahead and make up. So in order to get that information or know what to make up, you should really go into the website resources and look at what those 8 rules for good customer services are and the best customer service practices. So what are the expectations that a company is looking for you as an employee as a customer service, and also what the expectations that a customer might be looking for. So you want to do your background before you come in and answer these, or before you come in and do your case. I'm going to highlight the rating sheet. Again, the rating sheet is extremely important. And in this particular activity, you are only judged on the performance. I would memorize this rating sheet prior to going in and doing your case. Because again, you must hit every piece of this rating sheet in order to get the points. Look at and memorize and identify what those expectation items are. The very first one, for example, is that you demonstrate an understanding of the case study and you define the problem that's going to be solved. And then you move on down the line. Again, looking at exceeds expectations, you want to hit those marks in order for the judges to give you the points. So memorize this, what needs to be in your presentation. Then when you do your case study, you'll get your notes and you'll be able to write down and be sure that you hit every single component. Do notice that you are judged on your delivery skills, so that your statements are well organized and clearly stated, and that you enunciate your words, that you demonstrate self-confidence and poise. You'll notice in that video, I felt that girl was very, very confident. And even if I didn't see her, I could hear it in her voice how confident she was. And the last thing is that you demonstrate the ability to effectively ask and answer questions. Sometimes you have to ask clarifying questions in order to move on. Sometimes you have to ask clarifying questions to maybe de-escalate the customer. That might be another thing for you to look at is relationships and looking at how might you solve a problem. So a problem-solving resolution. Look at how can you de-escalate if a customer is extremely irate. What questions might you be able to ask them to get back down to just the specific points and not the emotion. This event does have a specific timeline, and I mentioned that before, that you've got 10 minutes in order to prepare for your statement. There is no equipment, so you won't have any setup for that. You'll have 5 minutes to work through your situation with your judges. You will receive a warning at the 4-minute mark. When that time's up, they'll let you know, and you will want to finish your conversation, but be very careful not to go over too much. However, please notice that there's no penalty for going over time. Also notice that there's no specific question and answer time because that's happening throughout your 5-minute performance. Wish you the best of luck on this event. We'll see you at state.